Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a fall makeup tutorial for you guys on this look, and this look is going to be a little long simply because I added the steps in that I use to prep my skin before I put on my foundation. Now I normally don't do that on camera because I don't want the videos to be super duper long, but I always use mask in the winter time, and I used a new company which is Double Dare. So these are the masks that I used, and I used the 24 karat gold mask, and I absolutely love it. It has your skin so soft. So I will leave everything in the description box as to where this mask can be purchased. I did get 3 different masks in the pack. I got like this bubble mask, and then this like 4-step zone kit mask, and then I got the 24K mask. So I decided to go with that one, and it made my skin feel so soft. Like, I really do love the mask, so I'm gonna order more. And not to mention, you get like this really pretty headband. Now I don't think that it comes with your order. I think you have to order it separate, but I'll leave everything in the description box down below. Another new product that I'm going to be using is the Sonicblend makeup brush by Todd. And you guys, when I got this brush, I was just like, okay, it's not going to be any different from any other brush. But when you turn it on, it comes with 3 speeds. I'm just going to turn it on so you guys can hear. I don't know if you can hear it. It kind of like vibrates, and then you push it again, and then you get another setting. And then you push it again, and then you get another setting. So this is a really nice brush, and then it's green right here to let you know that it is on, and then you just push it for 2 seconds and you hold it and it turns the brush off. Now, not only does this brush come with 3 speeds, it's supposed to give you like this airbrush finish, and I honestly feel like it gave me an airbrush finish. When I started using it, I was so surprised because I didn't think that it would be different from any other brush. But when it vibrates, it pretty much just does the work for you, and it glides your foundation on, and it doesn't leave it looking super cakey. So that is what I absolutely love about this brush. And these heads are detachable, so you can just like pop them off. And there are heads that you can get to, there are different type of heads that you can get, and these heads are easier to wash. So I will go more into detail about this brush as I apply my foundation with it in the video. So another new product that I use a couple of new products, but these are just the products that I wanted to highlight in my video. And another product that I picked up was the Morphe 3502 palette. I love this palette so much. The colors are gorgeous in this palette. And then you get like this little sleeve with the name of the shadows on them. And this like entire section right here, all of these really pretty oranges, my favorite colors in the palette. I feel like this is like a one-stop shop palette. Like, you take this palette out of town, it has your black, and I mean, if you are a deeper skin complexion, it has a shade right here that you can use on your brow bone. Now, for most people that are a little lighter, this shade probably wouldn't work, but I mean, if you have a deeper skin tone, this shade will work on your brow bone. So I kind of feel like this palette screams fall. It has all of the shades that you need. I honestly really love this palette. I like this palette a lot better than the Morphe 35, the regular palette. So, I mean, if you guys want me to do a comparison video in the 2 palettes, then just let me know. All the products that I use in this video will be listed in the description box down below, just in case you have any questions about any products that I use. Don't forget that when my channel reaches 5,000 subscribers, I will be having my next big giveaway, so don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so now I don't have any makeup on my face, and I'm just going to prep my skin before I put my makeup on, because I don't think like I ever add this in my makeup routines. So in the winter time or the fall, normally I like to use a mask before I apply my makeup, because you know, they just make your skin look really nice and hydrating. So I'm going to be using the mask from the company Double Dare, and it doesn't have to be any specific mask. I try a lot of different masks. As long as they're like hydrating and illuminating, I love to try masks. So they sent me 3 masks. This one is the bubble mask. And then this one is the 4-in-1 kit, the System Zone mask. And then this one is the peel off mask. So this is the one that I'm going to be applying today before I do my makeup. It comes in like 3 steps. You put the eye patch on, and then you put the mask on, and after that you put the moisturizer on. So I'm going to explain, you know, a little bit to you about what the mask does while I apply it to my face. So yeah, let's just get started. Alright guys, now this is step 1. This is the 24 karat gold eye patch. And it says that this patch is a soft hydrogel patch that nourishes the delicate skin under the eyes. It helps reduce the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and crow's feet to achieve a firmer, revitalized, and youthful looking under eye. Step 2 is the face and neck mask, and the mask does come with a brush for you to apply it. And it says that this face and neck peel off mask is the ultimate solution for removing dry skin, dead skin cells, and excessive oils. It reduces the appearance of pores and enhances the skin overall appearance without irritating the skin. The unique gel formula dries to a removable gold metallic film that helps the skin feel more firm and lifted. Now once I am done putting the mask on, you're supposed to leave the mask on for 20 to 30 minutes. I left mine on for 30 minutes and then I start to peel it off. Alright guys, so now the mask is dry. It's been 30 minutes. I'm going to take the eye patches off first, and then we're going to start peeling off the mask. The mask came off quite easy. Like it didn't, like those black masks that you see online, it doesn't tug at the skin like that. Like, it's really easy to pull off. Alright, and once the mask is off, you just take a warm towel and clean the rest of the mask off of your face. And my skin feels so soft after I washed it with the warm towel. And next I'm going to go into step 3, which is the moisturizing finishing cream. Alright, and that is it for the mask. And now I'm going to move on to my Patchology lip gels. And these patches are no stranger to my channel. I've already done a review on them. I absolutely love these patches. They get your lips so hydrating. So let's put them on and leave them on for 5 minutes. And then take them off and just rub the excess in. And you're good to go. So now I'm just going to take my Glam Glow. You really can't see it because of the packaging. This is my Glam Glow, just my Glam Glow Pout Mud, and it is in the, I think they have like a matte shade and a wet shade, and I have the wet shade. So next I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja Beauty Oil, and I'm going to take 3 drops, and then I'm just going to massage that into the skin. And I always use this whenever I do my makeup in the winter time because I have dry skin. And the last step, I'm going to spray my face with my Skindinavia makeup primer spray. And then we're going to move on to the makeup portion of the video. Alright, so I'm going to start off by concealing my eyes with my Tarte Shape concealer. Shape Tape concealer in the shade Tan. I'm just going to set that in place with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder, and this is in the compact. Alright, so after I'm done setting my eyes, I'm going to be using the new Morphe 3502 palette. And this palette is so gorgeous. This is one of my favorite palettes. I actually like this palette better than the 350 because I love how many transition colors there are in this palette for my skin tone. So I can't see the name of the shadows right off bat, but I'm going to list them in the video. So I'm just going to point to them and I'll just have the name of the shade in the video. So we're going to use this shade and I'm going to place this all in my transition area. And the shadows blend really nicely and they actually go on really pigmented, but I always, with every eyeshadow palette I have, I tap my brush in really light. I like to start off light and just build up on the color as I need it. Alright, next up, going to this burnt orange shade. I'm going to be placing this right on top of my transition color. Then I'm going to go to this like kind of orangish red shade and I'm going to place this right on top. I'm just building up that color in the crease. Alright guys, and next I'm going to go into my Melt Cosmetics Love Sick stack and I'm going to take the shade Love Sick. It's this really pretty burgundy shade and I'm going to place this directly in the crease. And I'm just placing this in to add a little definition to the crease. I think I'm going to do another fall makeup tutorial, but I'm going to make it all affordable. Alright, next up I'm going to be taking my liquid lipstick in the shade Gorg from the Koko collection from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm going to use this as a base because I don't have a burgundy base. So I'm just tapping a little bit on and then just buffing that in onto the lid. And now I'm going to go into my Melt Cosmetics Haze stack. I'm going to take the shade Haze, which is this pretty metallic burgundy, and I'm going to place this all over the inner portion of the lid. And I think this is a palette that I never actually did a review on. When I got it, I really don't know why. But yeah, I absolutely love this stack. Alright, next up I'm just taking that fiery red shade, but I really didn't see a difference in the color. I mean, I used the same brush, but I just flipped it over to the other side. But the colors look so similar on the eye that I decided to go with something else out of the Morphe palette, a more oranger shade. So I'm taking this shade right here and I'm going to place that on the outer portion of the eye. Alright, now picking up that black in the Morphe palette, I'm just going to smoke out the outer V. And oh my gosh, I dipped my brush in so light and look how much pigment came off. Like, this shade is super pigmented, so you have to be really careful with it. It took me forever to blend this out. So now here I just have a clean blending brush with no product on it, and I'm just blending out that black. I cut a lot of it out because I was blending like for a really long time. Alright, next up I'm going to be doing my eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Lancôme Grandiose eyeliner. I'm just going to line my top lash line. And then I'm going to use the Lancôme Grandiose mascara, the extreme mascara. And I really like this mascara. It gives your lashes nice length. And I'm just using this to prep for my fall season. I'm going to be using the Koko lashes and the Style Goddess because I wanted to add a little bit of definition to the eyes. So now I'm moving on to the face, and I'm using my YSL Touche Éclat Blurring Primer. This is my favorite primer. And since I put my Smashbox Photo Finish, I put my Tarte Maracuja Beauty Oil on, I really didn't need to add a moisturizing primer. So now I'm going to be taking my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer. I think it's in the shade R50, and I'm going to use this to color correct. And I really like using this to color correct because it's a really nice color. Once you blend it in, like even if you don't want to put on like a full face of makeup, you can just put a powder on top of this and you're good to go. Alright, and for my foundation today, I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'm going to be using my new Sonicblend makeup brush. And I don't know if you can see it, but it has 3 settings and it's just vibrating there. And I'm just going to add my foundation before I start to blend it out. Alright guys, so it says, finally, a rechargeable makeup brush based off patented technology that fills flaws without clumping makeup. Sonic movements evenly disperse individual granules of makeup in thin, even layers for a 3D airbrush-like flawless finish. Simple to use and antimicrobial. Now it says that this is the world's first antimicrobial sonic makeup brush with life protection that reduces bacteria formation that is likely to grow on a brush head between uses by 99%. Now this brush does come with 3 speed settings for a fully customizable makeup application. The brush is rechargeable, and it comes with a charger cable, so that's really good. I think that's good that you don't have to, buy batteries to operate it. And it even comes with a carrying case, so you can, take it on the go with you. At first, I really didn't feel like this brush would be necessary, honestly, until I tried it out. And when I started to use it, it's like when you put the brush on your face and when you turn it on, you put it on your face, it kind of like feels like you're massaging your face, and the brush kind of just does the blending for you. And now I'm going to be using my concealer, which is the Cover FX concealer in the shade In Deep. And now I'm just using my brush to blend that concealer in with my foundation. You guys, I really do like this brush. So I'll have everything listed in the description box down below as to where this brush can be purchased, as well as the price and everything you need to know about the brush. Alright, next I'm going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel, just underneath my eyes because I wanted to brighten it up a little more. And then to set my highlighted areas in place, I'm just using my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. And I'm not going to bake with this powder because I don't want my face to get too dry, because like I said, I have dry skin. So in the winter time, I kind of just, you know, I set my under eye and my concealed areas. I just push the powder in. And I just sweep away any excess powder. Alright, next up, to add some color back to the face, I'm going to be taking my Becca bronzer in the shade Maui Nights. And this bronzer reminds me a lot of the CoverGirl Queen Collection bronzer in Ebony. The CoverGirl one is just a little bit darker than this one. Alright, next up I'm going to take my Becca Multitasking Powder in the shade Deep Bronze. And I think it's the darkest shade, and I love using this shade to contour my face. Alright, next up I'm going to take my Cover FX setting powder in the shade Deep Translucent, and I'm going to use this to clean up under my contour. And now I'm just going to dust that powder right away. And then I'm going to set my entire face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. Alright, next I'm going to be moving back to the eyes. I'm going to be taking my Marc Jacobs Gel Eyeliner in black. I'm going to use this to line my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to pretty much just repeat the steps on the bottom that I did in the crease. Alright, next up for my blush, I'm going to be using my NARS blush in the shade Exhibit A. And it is just a red blush. I really love this blush. I feel like it went perfect with this look. Next up for my highlighter, I'm going to be using a new highlighter. And it is the Becca, I think it's Gilded Glow highlighter. I think that's what it's called. And this is just a new highlighter that they came out with all their popular shades in one. And I'm going to be taking Moonstone and I'm going to highlight my inner tear duct. And then I'm going to go into the middle shade, which is Opal, which is my favorite Becca highlighter. And I'm going to highlight my brow bone with that. And then I'm just going to sweep my brush across the highlighter and just highlight the rest of my face. I actually own all of these highlighters, all of them except for Moonstone. But I just thought it would be really cool to have them all in one compact, and I really do like it when they're all blended together. Alright, next up for my lips, I'm going to be taking my Kylie lip liner in the shade Mary. And I'm going to use this to line my lips and kind of fill them in halfway. And then I'm going to be taking the shade Gorg, which is the same shade that I used on my lid. And this is by Kylie Cosmetics from the Koko collection also. Then to take the cake and look away, I'm going to add some MAC Fix Plus. And to set my look in place, I'm going to add my Skindinavia Bridal Setting Spray. Alright, and that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.